after you all left the city of Morturum, you headed further north, sort of northeast towards the mountain, where you came across the goblins who had stolen the iron ore that had been stamped with the foaming mugs symbol. After killing the leader, Bok established himself as the new leader, while Var and Goza had sort of disposed of a few others. You all headed down to the town, just at the foot of the mountain, and you hid the iron within some ruins. There we go. All my tabs are everywhere. You hid the iron in the ruins, left them in the somewhat, or what you hope, capable hands of the goblin and the bugbear. And you made your way to the mountain. It was a perilous climb to the top, after you discovered a camp at the bottom, and some dogs. You made your way up the mountain, where you were hit by an avalanche. Unfortunately, Johnny Flash lost his axe beak in the disaster, and also one of the 3 dogs that Bok took with him as well had unfortunately perished. You headed further up the mountain. You found a body of a fallen climber, and then further up from that you found a somewhat hurt and sort of on death's doors. I'm just trying to get my notes together. Usually I have a bit of something. There we go.
Is that like dripping from Groovy? I hear like dripping. Okay.
Cave noises.
Dripping.
Bats and stuff.
Okay. Because like I've got it really low, so I can only hear it like a tiny bit, and I was just like, "What is that dripping noise?" And then I realised.
Did your headset leaking?
Adrian cultivating mozzarella.
Just me ringing out mozzarella.
Sipping on the juice bag.
I'm just
just pumped a hole in my mozzarella bag. Fucking hell.
What's that dripping noise?
a hole in the mozzarella bag.
Squeezed it a little bit too hard when I was like testing it. Yeah,
So you found Garrett, who was one of the people you were looking for. He seemed sort of badly injured and sort of on death's door, but he was healed up pretty quickly. And then you made your way further up to the mountain and found a cave, where you took a long rest. Some of you were exhausted. I think a couple of you had 2 levels of exhaustion. You should have.
Yeah.
A few of us are still exhausted.
Yeah, I still have 1.
So, and then you had a watch for the night, and a couple of you went up to the cave as well. Move back over to your cave. So you should be able to. Are you all on the cave? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So a couple of you went up. You found the body of a bear that had been ripped to shreds. And what do you want to do?
We didn't we shatter that bridge by accident?
Yeah, the bridge
Yes, you
was
did.
Yeah.
And that's what made it alerted something.
Yeah.
So I think we were expecting something coming from the north.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
No.
I guess I'm gonna take front, make sure everything's alright, grip my axe, get angry, usual bot things.
Are you raging now? Are you going to wait?
No, I'm not
Not
raging.
raging.
No,
Okay,
no,
that's fine.
no. I'm calm.
Losing,
I'm
just run
calming.
into the darkness.
In fact, I'm going to hover over you, Rich, because I can see then what you lot see for a second. Okay, so you heard this big growl from the north of the cave, sort of around the area where Bok you were sort of looking in the night before. So you're ready. You ready in your axe? Is anyone else doing anything?
Doing something like getting ready for something.
Yeah.
The
Is
leak's
anyone
coming
able
out.
to? Is anyone able to illuminate the room? Does anyone have any sort of fire? Looking at Edriel.
I mean,
yeah,
Rich
I
gave
can.
me an 8 super dark vision, so we're all good.
I just have regular dark vision. See everything.
Sorry, I can use produce flame and kind of just hold it near us for a little bit. I also have regular dark vision, but I can do that if that might help a bit.
Maybe it's fine to stay in the dark.
Yeah, do we all have dark vision of some kind at this point?
I think whatever you were given would have worn off through the night. So
Oh no,
I think you were
I
given
sat
dark
in
vision,
complete
weren't you?
darkness. Yeah, I sat in complete darkness. I had to ask Rich to do it after we broke camp. I was terrified because the only thing I did was Rich told me it was a thing in the darkness and for me not to worry.
There's something in the darkness. Something. I wonder what it is.
It'd be better if he didn't say
Rich
anything at
used
all.
it when we were-
Just let me be blissfully unaware. Instead, he just made me there, unable to see a single thing, to sit there and panic.
Just clutching your spell book.
Yeah, clutching my wand firmly.
Oh, actually, James, I'm going to give myself this before we do anything.
Okay. So
But yeah, I think I only gave them dark vision when we came into this cave.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it was it after the rest? Because we settled down for a long rest.
Me
didn't
and Adalama did go and explore, so presumably you had some sort of better vision.
If it's
Yeah.
before or after the rest, either way, I'd get it refreshed on a long rest.
So it wasn't
Okay,
after the long
yours.
rest. It was before.
Then I'm
It was
going to
when you
use it
entered the
again
cave.
now. Then on them,
Yeah, that's fine.
and so that's Aid, Max, and Dud. I'm giving super dark vision to the three of them.
Okay.
Me as well.
Yeah, I can give it to 3 people, so I might as well.
Yeah.
How far is that gap of shattered ice now? Is that 10, 15 foot? Looks 15
Yeah,
foot.
it's. I'm gonna borrow.
15, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
15 feet.
I knew it. I could judge it.
Can you
I know-
yeet it?
I know
Can you
gaps.
throw a
Thanks
dwarf
to
15
the
feet?
yeah, thanks to the grid.
You're going to have to throw it.
So I can see everything's blocked out in 5 foot squares for me.
That's what Richard's spell gives everyone.
Like,
Okay. How heavy is that alarming?
Are you going to yeet
for
him
it.
over the
Something's
chasm?
coming. Something's coming down the chasm. The other way, not the chasm, from the north. I can just make out a large creature.
Should I peek around the corner to try and see, or should I not?
I just
Oh,
looked
no,
at what
no,
it
no,
was.
no. I went here. No, back I go. No, don't like
I was
that.
like, oh,
I'm
like
gonna Gandalf it at this bridge, so don't worry, guys.
Boom, boom.
here's Yeti.
I saw things I
So-
did not want to
More of
see.
that one.
At the end of the bridge, so it's about an 80-foot drop down there. By the way, it's about 20 feet up to the ceiling. The Yeti is sort of about 5 feet from the
How
from the
thick is
ceiling.
this bridge? Does this go all the way down, or is it? Can you actually go under it?
So it's hard to tell. Make a perception check.
Is the bridge made of
It's
stone or is it ice?
It's made of ice and stone, which is what Bok would sort of
Not to
cover,
be
so
not to
it's-
be racist or anything, but aren't dwarves really good at checking out stone?
Not to be
How's
racist.
that racist?
Don't you? I don't know. He might not be into stones. I don't know.
Sorry to be racist.
Don't
We
let
get
him
a-
think of this.
We get advantage, I think it is, on finding out the origin of stonework.
Where
So-
does stone come from?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Enlighten
able
me.
to find out. I'm not able to find out, oh, here's the weak spot, if that's what you're wondering.
To be
Tap it.
racist.
Keep tapping it.
You know, it's always going to be a good sentence whenever it starts like that, isn't it? It's such an old
But you said
white
something
man comment.
positive.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Funny.
not racist. That's raceful.
Yeah, you're
Graceful.
promoting positive race.
Racial stereotyping, that's what it is.
Yeah, you could have just turned around and said, "Nah, don't deal with rocks, mate."
Yeah, that's a weird, short, bearded man. Subhuman bearded man. Aren't you good at?
Yeah.
The right is, I'm not
No,
actually a
right.
dwarf.
Don't you
Pretty
guys
sure.
book
Do you know why they're so
stone
good
all
at
the
it?
time?
It's because they're so close to the floor all the time.
Alright, how are we gonna deal with it? Right. Anyway, we gotta be quick. We'll figure this one out.
So-
I'm trying
There's
to
a Yeti
deflect
waiting
the
for us
impend-
inside
I'm
the
trying to
room.
deflect
Yeah.
the impending death with comedy.
We need to discuss racism in the party, so yeah, you can wait.
We'll get back to this.
We're a
We're all, like,
diverse
whispering
group.
between
I don't
each
want
other.
any.
Hey, you threw
Problems.
my hat in the tower. Don't worry, you're up next.
So I'm not comfortable with all these cat jokes now. If we're bringing everything, we're airing everything out now.
Don't worry. Remember, I'm sitting on your lap when we go back
I'm
around.
gonna place a saucer of milk. I can't goes down.
Oh,
Start licking it. I just
like to
batted off the
imagine-
edge of the bridge.
That was my best bowl.
Wait, go
Can
around
I distract you by making like red dots on surfaces with my prestidigitation?
Like a laser pen.
Oh, please no.
Well,
Take
yeah,
my
yeah,
one
you-
weakness.
Can I conjure one up and just have him just run down the corridor?
Try putting
Anyway,
sellotape on
try
his
it.
back. See if you can walk straight.
I'll stick it on the shoulder and try
Make
and see
it-
him panic.
Make a cucumber appear in front of him.
I was going to say that.
That's Adam Armour's
That's what
forte.
scary cucumbers.
That's
Yeah,
Adam
right.
Armour's forte, that one. He's the illusionist, I'm the magic tricks.
I can
Anyway,
get barley on
So,
him. Get
what are we
dog
doing
on
with this
him.
Yeti? Is
There
it
is a-
advancing, or is it just sort of being territorial? What's it doing?
at the moment, he's just sort of being territorial. So
Oh,
he's
It's time,
well.
then.
I mean, he or she. You're not really sure what gender it is. Let's not be, transphobic as well as racist, guys.
Not make a animal handling check to figure it out.
They might refer themselves as a
Maybe
lay and lay
handful.
eggs. You never know.
My little gloves on.
So it's at the moment it's sort of being territorial. It's not attacking, but it is looking right at you. But
Okay, I'm gonna stand my
Suplex
ground
it.
as well and be territorial. Back at
Suplex
it.
it.
Like, this is my side of the cave.
okay, it advances forward a little more. And now it's just sort of looking at you.
I advance back.
All right, I'm gonna rage and then make a surprise attack swing at it.
Okay,
Oh, it's gonna be like Gandalf versus the Balrog, isn't it?
I told you guys was gonna be Gandalf for you.
fly you fools.
Fuck!
A
No!
little tuft of across my mouth.
Gandalf.
Goes up, picks up Adelarm. He's
I'm
screaming.
just going.
Yeah,
I'm crying.
Right,
picks
anyway.
Avalon up, climbs up the top of the mountain.
Does
Stop.
So
anyone know,
we rage up.
Birds.
does
Spend a
anyone know
special
if
attack.
Yetis speak common, by the way?
Me wild search. Number 4.
Oh, that's
Yeti
Thor.
speak.
That's Thor mode. You get to throw shit. 4 for
I
4.
already have Thor mode axe. I didn't tell you guys that actually. Waste.
Oh.
I have that. My new axe lets me do that ability.
You can do it twice now, yeah?
It's the same thing. I wouldn't.
Maybe your axe can throw you now.
Right. Okay.
That
Yeah.
one.
I can swap places with it.
I tell you what
Right.
I'll do, Doug, because your axe already has that ability. Every time you roll that ability on your wild surge, you can roll again.
No, I'll keep it. It's part
No.
of the
I
thing.
think it'll make things more interesting and more fun anyway.
All right, I'll reroll. 1. Shadowy tendrils around
Oh shit!
lash around me. Each creature of my choice I can see within 30 yards will succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d12 necrotic.
Yeah, you're giving
I
me
also
sucky,
gain
sucky.
1d12 temporary hit points. Cool. What's that down?
Isn't that one every round, or is it just when you pop it?
It looks like it's when I pop it. I'll double check. Yeah, it's just when I use it. So now every time. So I get to do that basically. I get to make the save every turn.
Yeah.
But I don't gain more temp hit points.
Oh, okay.
So all right. Before I attack, then I'm gonna make it. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 10.
That's 17.
Okay, so it's fine. Then I'm going to attack it, and this is going to be a lot of hits. Right, so bear with me, guys, because I'm just so fucking OP. Right, so I roll my...
Watch the Yeti yeet you down that hole.
Yeah.
Action. All right, so I make my attack to hit. Oh shit! Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
That's a critical fail, right?
It doesn't hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
God.
that is,
not one. But actions. Wait.
Just stop.
Where's me?
Just stop. Stop. No. Just stop.
You surprise the creature. Attack the yeah. I just failed. Well, never mind all that then. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. And the Yeti immediately sees you try to swing for it as it just goes wide. Your foot sort of tiptoes on the edge of the crevice that falls down below, and you're sort of looking down, and you can see sort of just absolute darkness. You can't really see where the bottom is. You sort of stumble back a little bit, and you turn and look at the Yeti, and it is just raging. It is going absolutely ballistic at this point. I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh shit! It's a barbarian Yeti.
I hope he's not got wild surge as well.
Does it really teleport
With
30 feet towards us?
Yeah, loads of black tendrils come out of it and hit all of us.
Okay, so
Good
God, I'm
rolls
bottom of the
there.
initiative order
Nice
again.
to see. Oh yeah, maybe not there, but
okay. Adelarmin, what's your initiative roll?
10.
10. Var,
14.
Locke,
9.
Goza,
12.
Johnny Flash,
8.
Adriel.
17.
Okay. Okay, so top of the round is the Yeti.
Fuck off.
I'd say I wasn't expecting that.
It's the Yeti. So
That one.
the Yeti. The Yeti starts looking at Bot. It is, you can see sort of it is so angry. You can sort of feel yourself sort of become a little like fear starts creeping up. I need you to make a DC Constitution saving throw, please. Constitution saving throw.
Was that just flat Constitution roll? Yeah.
Just flat. Yeah, it's a saving throw.
Saving throw, top left. Oh,
20.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go.
That was the wrong one. I should have rolled that one, which
Okay.
would give me a +4. But so either way, it would have succeeded.
All right. Nothing happens. Okay. And it's going to sort of move closer. Okay. Next up, it is Edriel.
Right. Adriel is going to use Flaming Sphere, 2nd level spell.
Okay.
that
Can
the
you
one?
link it for me, please?
Oh no, that's not the one that I wanted. That's the 5-foot sphere. I meant Scorching Ray. That's the one.
Scorching Ray. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Let's say
That's
Buck
alright.
would be in a lot of trouble if you were flaming sphere.
I was thinking.
And goes
That's
on
why
just
Yeah,
running
no,
through goals.
I meant Scorching Ray.
Oh shit! Sorry, I've just accidentally rolled damage for you. 19 hits. We want to roll damage.
Yeah, I was
many
like,
rays
no,
do
I
you get
don't
now?
mean that one. You know.
Okay. So
How many rays do we get? 3. 3 rays.
So you have to
Yeah.
roll what to hit twice more or something?
yeah.
What? Oh yeah. So let's see if any hit.
So the first one
Ooh.
definitely hit. The next one.
So this is rolling
not
to
hit.
hit, not to not the damage.
Yeah. So 19
Okay.
hits, 13 hits, 11 does not hit.
Oh, 13 hits. Wow, okay.
Okay. So 2 of them hit.
Yep.
Yeah,
you
2
need one
hit.
more damage roll.
Okay. I haven't done any damage rolls. That was an accidental another hit roll at the end.
Okay, okay.
So I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, 2 damage rolls. So 1. Oh my god. Being a bastard. 2. There we go.
Okay. All right. So you see these 3 rays of one just goes wide, hitting the wall at the other end of the chasm. You see spots sort of splatter everywhere. The Yeti turns sort of distracted, and 2 of them hit it dead in the chest, and you can see it sort of looking quite scared at the moment, and sort of stumbles back a little bit and sort of looks back in your direction. Adriel from the back, it's sort of looking at you now. Okay, next up, it is Var.
I'm going to
Watching me.
cast blindness on the Yeti.
Oh,
Nice.
Needs a
Con save though.
Constitution
He's probably
13
got good
save.
con because his AC is low.
Constitution saving throw of
13.
oh, there's a natural 20, so
Oh,
Just to throw it out there, though, the Yetis not get disadvantage after being hit by
oh,
fire.
it does. Yes, it does. You're right.
Sweet.
13.
Oh, Rich did his own work.
No, it still succeeds.
Fuck. I did do my homework after the last one. I was like, shit, 2 Yetis. How bad
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because it's been hit by fire, and it's got disadvantage on attack rolls as well.
oh,
Oh no,
wow.
no, that's only attack rolls and ability checks, not saving throws. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, Rich.
So, yeah, still natural 20. But it would have succeeded anyway because it rolled
Mhm.
the attack rolls.
What a waste of a second level slot.
I thought you were gonna say what a waste of an evening, like studying. I like
Straight
nothing.
But yeah, it's ability checks and attack rolls.
I just wanted
Oh
to know
my
how fucked we were fighting this, and the
Yeah,
answer was
no, it's-
very fucked.
Yeah,
I
I
got
figured that.
No, I'm not worried.
Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Goza, your turn.
I guess I'll move up next to Bok. Oops. Change the stats on him then. I'm going to cast a spell.
Every time you say it, I just think of that ceremony spell.
Barley
We're gonna marry-
started.
We're gonna marry
Yeah,
the
make him
Yeti.
marry me and went, honey, please, these are my friends. So then combat
yeah.
immediately ends.
Turns into domestic abuse. He takes court.
She hit me.
Oh, God.
And a wizard.
But
learn
this will be
ceremony.
arcade.
If ceremony can be learned by wizards, I could instantly cast it if it's a ritual. It'll be a Las Vegas
Wow.
wedding.
Shotgun.
Cleric and paladin list. I can't cheaty duel it unless I'm multi-class. So is the
I'm going
Yeti
to
like
cast-
visibly? Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Oh, sorry, Max.
No, go for it. It's more a question more than anything.
I'm going to cast Channel Divinity Vow of Immunity on the Yeti.
Can you link it?
Yes. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Wall of text. Wall of text.
That one, is it?
It's a wall of text.
I think it's a really good vow, if I remember right, but I can never remember what
This
it
just
does.
gives me advantage. Gives me advantage.
Oh, yeah. It's like Hunter's Mark.
Oh, nice.
You gain advantage. Okay, yeah,
Hunter's
perfect.
Mark's
Yeah, yeah.
advantage.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's really good to go.
As a bonus action as well.
That's so OP for 1 minute, or until it drops to.
Then I'm going to whack him with my long sword.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Listen out for the eagle in this song, by the way, guys.
I had the Durin Spain versus Gandalf music on, so I was.
Do
turned that
I
off
don't
now
get
first.
advantage to it because I'm exhausted.
Oh, it balances
They'd
out.
cancel it out then. You just get
Yeah,
regular.
reg-
You just don't get disadvantage.
Oh,
22.
Do you want to roll again just in case?
I don't get it because I'm exhausted, James.
Oh, you are? Yeah, sorry. Fair enough, yeah, well, that definitely hit roll damage.
I mean, that's such a big help to just not have a disadvantage for this fight.
Yeah.
to be fair,
sorry,
goes on
damage.
regular rolls just rolls really high all the time, which is awesome.
Yeah, what's disadvantage?
8 damage.
Yeah,
For one-handed.
perfect. You sort of bring up your long sword and you slice down on one of the sort of singe marks. By the way, if you're exhausted, you don't get disadvantage on attack rolls. It's just ability checks.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, so you would have, you will have
So
advantage.
just roll again,
Go
just
for
in
it.
case.
In case I get a
Got my
crit.
crit animation ready for you. I can feel it.
Fish.
Oh, close.
That was
Oh,
Oh, man.
so close. Okay,
Oh,
so
well,
yeah, 8
not
damage.
with a
So
master either.
you sort of create quite a gash, sort of on its chest. You can see the blood, like the red blood, start to sort of leak through and stain the white fur of the Yeti. Okay, next up is Adalamin. What are you going to do?
Okay, I am going to. Oops, sorry, I've just refreshed my roll 20 and it's still loading. It's. Oh,
This is a banger of a tune, though, whatever you put on.
yeah, it's going.
So you-
cool.
this is very dramatic.
It's called Legendary Most Epic Battle Music.
I was going to say, is it going to be royalty free? But I doubt it.
It's called
What
The
the-
Gang Gets Killed by a Yeti.
That'd be fine.
Oh yeah,
Once
play
it's still
the.
loading in then. James, if you remember previous sessions, Johnny Flash rolled fairly high on knowledge of Yetis. Would I know that fire, they do not like the fire?
What things are?
Yeah, I would say that through your reading,
Okay, cool.
your at your magic school, you probably would know a bit about Yetis.
Seeing its reaction though, you kind of learn.
And also you've definitely seen its reaction from when
I can only barely see its
Adriel-
foot from my position, so I just heard the howl.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Well, no, because you would have seen it from the flames as well. That would have lit it up as well.
Oh no,
so
I'm
it
around
would
the
have
corner. My
illuminated
line of
its
sight,
face.
I can literally see its leg. That's all I can see.
Oh,
line
you
of
just
sight-wise.
all right, yeah, fair enough.
Okay,
Like came
I'm gonna
forward,
use
I
my.
went back.
I'm gonna use my movement step from there to there. I'm gonna
Yep.
use my action to cast Dissonant Whispers on
Okay.
said Yeti.
That's-
Oh shit, that's rolling damage. It's a DC.
It rolled a 4.
Oh, it fails. So it
Oh
takes
my.
9 damage and it has to Hold on, I'll link it.
So
Yeah, it has to flee its movement away from me.
Oh, it has
God.
to do it
So
right now as well.
like,
Elephant and a mouse.
I'm gonna like put my arms in the air and like stomp my feet and be like, yeah! I like
So it's gonna-
stomping.
it's going
like
to
you're trying
leg
to
it.
intimidate a bear, just make itself
Yeah.
big and roar at it.
And
Attack of opportunity.
It does provoke attacks of opportunity as well.
Yeah.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
That's both me
Both of
and
you.
Goza.
Yeah, go on.
Go for a block. You first.
Alright. So it's just a regular attack. I'm still raged, by the way, because
Yeah, I
it
know.
would
Don't
have
worry.
it'll wear off on my turn, I think, if I don't hit him next turn. So I'm still raging.
Yeah, yep, still raging.
Oh, fuck off. 9.
Doesn't hit, unfortunately.
I still get advantage.
You do.
Oh,
It's any attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
21 hits.
Someone's hit.
21.
Goes are in combat.
The
and rolling
darkness
high,
is
perfect
just too
combo.
much for me.
8
Can't
damage
see.
again.
8 damage. Yeah, no worries. So as Adalamin starts sort of prancing about in the background, and the Yeti sort of looks at it, sort of completely bewildered. It sort of mouth almost cartoonishly opens, and it's sort of like starts to run.
It's like when Sam's running up the stairs when he's in like Kirthungol. The goblins get scared. He's like, "Ah!"
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Exactly it.
exactly what
Yeah.
it is.
Exactly like that.
So exactly like that. It starts to run. Bot swings with his great axe, but just misses. But for some reason, Goza's reach just seems to have a better angle, and sort of jabs his sword into the side of the Yeti. It takes 8 damage.
It's the
and it sort of
feline
moves
reflex
back.
at work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Meow.
Meow.
Okay. So, Bot, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna hold my position. I think I still have rage now. Unless I don't hit the end of this turn, my rage will end, because I haven't taken any damage either.
No, you haven't.
So I'm just gonna make a normal hit, enraged,
Okay.
and hope for the best.
At 10 feet,
Nothing.
it doesn't
Roll
hit,
of
unfortunately.
Garbage.
Yeah, it does not hit.
Sorry, I forgot to say I wanted to use my bonus action to give Var some bardic inspiration as well.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it's fine.
If that's
I'll
it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my position and my rage ends. I'm stressed. Oh no, sorry. Before that, I'm gonna make a DC a Constitution save. Needs to make a 10 on Constitution. Beat a 10 before it
The-
ends.
The Yeti does.
The Yeti?
Or do you-
Yeah.
6.
Sweet. I guess it takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
You still rage, but
Nice.
you still did an attack.
Yeah, I hit
so...
it now. Yeah, so I do keep the rage.
No, you can keep it anyway.
Uh,
Doug.
No, it's only if I deal damage or take damage, isn't it?
Nope. You have to make a attack or take damage.
Oh yeah, it is just make attacks. I assumed
Yeah.
it was damage.
So
Sweet, yeah.
mobility is the biggest problem of Baron. If you kill a thing and the next thing's really far away, you
Yeah.
run over there and you calm down in the process.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
okay, yeah, it takes 7 points of necrotic damage.
So as you swing again, it just goes wide. You're sort of really angry at the fact that you just can't seem to hit it, and a burst of necrotic energy just spits out of you and into the Yeti. It's sort of like you can see it almost crawl along its body, entering its wounds, inflicting like this purplish glow from its wounds. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's me done.
Alrighty then, Johnny Flash.
Okie dokie. I'm going to step courageously to the left. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile. So I'm going to hold like a red handkerchief. And say like, hey presto, and 3 red pigeons are going to fly towards the Yeti.
Okay.
Because I'm using my spellbook feature to change the damage to fire damage.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
First dart is 3 fire damage. Second dart is 3 damage. And last one is 4. All that being fire damage.
Okay.
It's just
No problem. 10
exploding
damage.
fiery pigeons.
What you will watch is these
Like little
flaming
pigeon
pigeons. Just not even like feet, because you can almost hear as well as they sort of like start flying past you.
It's a shrill scream. It's as if they're themselves on fire, and it's very unpleasant.
You can see him into the Yeti. The Yeti sort of flails its arms back. There we go. It is looking very, very, very hurt.
That's a mere done, baby.
Okay. Top of the round, it's the Yeti's turn again. Okay, so the Yeti is going to run at this point. It's going to flee. Bok, you do get an opportunity of attack.
Yeah.
Do you within 10 feet?
Yeah, if it leaves the 10 feet range, I can
Yeah,
hit.
it is going to, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, finally.
Hey,
Oh,
it's about time.
okay.
Get your Frank.
Roll damage.
Right, so it's normal damage plus 2. I don't know how you want to do crits. Is it double damage or double dice?
Double dice.
Okay. And then that'll be plus 4 as well on top of that.
Jeez.
Jesus. What, 23
Okay.
total?
Yeah. No. Yes.
No. Is it?
More.
Yeah. Because 19
Yeah.
is that, and then
Either
add 3.
way,
0.3 damage.
Doesn't even matter.
How do you
Yeti
want to
has
do this?
3 health. So yeah, how do you want to do this?
As it starts to run away, I, in my sort of angry rage, I push out my axe and sort of hook its leg and yank really hard, pulling it to the ground. Then I'm going to leap into the air and cleave into the back of its head,
Oh, is it
splitting
like
it in
the,
two.
is it like Battle of Azeroth
Okay.
kind of thing where the orcs like jumping through the air?
Yeah.
You watch
Yeah.
as Bok slams his axe into the top of the Yeti's head, splitting it right in two down the middle. As it starts to open up, you can see all the like bits of like tendons and things that are sort of almost keeping it together start snapping one by one as it opens up a little bit more. And one side falls down the left side of the bridge, and the other side falls down the right side of the bridge. Not even a noise comes from it. It's just instant death.
Damn.
Cool.
Do Yetis live in groups, or they they live in solitude kind of thing?
Make a I'll make you roll again for this one. Make a nature check.
Rightio.
Here's when that music stopped.
I tell you what, make a history check because you would have read.
Oh, okay.
History.
Not much better, not gonna lie. Very average.
You've read sort of bits and bats about Yetis as you're sort of skimming through sort of different tomes and things about various creatures within the Forgotten Realms. You don't really pick up any more than the fact that you know that they don't like
I didn't mean
fire.
to do that, sorry.
Oh, close is
So-
clear, guys.
Coast seems clear.
A Yeti, like pelts or teeth, valuable, or the tusks?
It's fell down the thing, hasn't it?
What tusks and what pelt?
Oh, has it fallen down? Oh shit!
It's gone.
Somehow Bob
Down.
managed to cleave it in half. And
Sorry, I told you I was balrogging it.
How motivated are we? We said 80 feet down, right? We've got some rope.
80 feet.
You've got a 60-foot rope.
Hey, you can go down if you want.
I'm all good. Johnny Flash is afraid of heights.
I'm going
As
to
of
advance
many
further
things.
to this stairwell then that we saw when we first scouted the area.
Okay.
So I'm going to wander on over to this stairwell.
Do we stick as a group? Oh my god, you went really
That's
far really
still
quick.
Yeah, I'm going to follow up as
I'm
well.
going to follow as well.
Yeah, if you guys are coming,
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah, I wanna come.
There's someone in here. There's a monkey.
Oh, what?
Wait, you see your reflection?
There's a giant F3.
I'm
There
gonna,
is a giant
I'm
F3.
gonna knock Joey Flash's hat off his head.
So, as you move closer up, you can see
An
a-
F3.
an elven woman. Looks kind of beaten up a little bit. Hiding behind the elven woman, you see a baby yeti.
I'm
Let's
gonna
kill
kill that
her.
yeti. Kill the damn thing.
Time to
Bob,
burn.
you killed her
Kill
mom.
that yeti.
The elven woman sees you immediately. Says, "How did you get here?
To the front door.
Shh.
Oh.
Keep your noise down. How
Are
did you
being
get here?"
quiet?
What's she say? I can't hear from back here.
I don't know.
She says-
Looks like there's a baby yeti, and I think you need 2 yetis to make a baby yeti.
There's a
So,
yeti.
the elven woman sort of
Another
stands up and runs in sort of the middle of you, and shouts, "We need to leave now."
Why?
Just got here.
Not before we
I'm already running.
get rid of any more yetis in the area.
Why do we need to leave now?
The mother of the yeti.
I'm gonna go kill the yeti baby.
She left about 10 minutes
Oh,
ago.
God.
She'll be back.
We killed the mother yeti. I
killed a
killed the
yeti.
mother yeti.
Did we kill the family?
I severely weakened the Yeti.
The mother yeti.
I threw pigeons at it.
That's true.
I delivered the final blow. I killed the yeti, guys.
She sort of
Fuck,
looks at you
destroyer
and sort
of
of
yeti.
in bewilderment and sort of says, "It's dead. I'll see you outside."
I'm gonna go
And
over
she
and kill
sort
the
of-
baby yeti.
She legs it behind and sort of disappears behind the corner.
Wait,
Can I
Buck,
decapitate
before-
the baby yeti?
No,
Baby,
I'm
no,
gonna
wait,
stop
wait,
it.
wait.
Ah.
This is a perfect business opportunity. We could train the baby yeti to be a performer.
No.
The Yeti's moving back. It's backing into the wall. It looks very scared.
I'm gonna grab it by
Pin it
its
to the
scruff.
ground. Pin it to the ground, Buck.
I'm
Assert
gonna pick it up by
dominance.
its yeti. By its
Get
yeti
it
scruff.
Sorry, that wasn't supposed to be there. Three.
I'm gonna square up to Bok
We
then.
mentioned that F3 like 5 times, by the way.
And say that Yeti's going to the fire god.
I'm gonna toss the yeti at him then. As long as it's
Oh.
gone, I don't care. Get rid
I'll
of the
try
damn
and
thing.
Toss the Yeti.
There's no glory in killing the yeti as long as it's dead. Kill the damn
Except they
thing.
put you in the middle.
You pathetic god. Yeah, throw it over Johnny Flash.
Can I try and catch it? Like
Try
a,
to
like
get
a
a hot
nerd would try
potato.
to catch a.
You can try.
catch a-
Yeah,
catch
okay.
a-
I'm gonna
a
throw the
ragdoll.
yeti to Goza.
How to catch it?
Depends if Johnny wants to try and catch it whilst I throw it like a
I
piggy.
do. I very much.
I'm
want
going to
to.
knock Johnny's cap off before he gets a chance to catch it. So,
I try. Can I multitask? Can I mage hand my hat and still
sleight of
try to
hand
catch it?
16.
Why would you not? I'm not gonna say anything.
Wait a second. How tall is Var?
The question for
I've
Richard.
got a very big hammer.
You whacking off my head with the hammer. Not very subtle.
I'm 4.5 foot.
Ah. Is your hammer like gives you 2? I guess you would. That's fine.
I'm gonna threaten you with marrying you to the Yeti.
You'd want that.
Twilight style.
No, think about my process, right? My thought process here. Like dollar signs in Johnny Flash's eyes already, right? We can train up this Yeti. Imagine if you could fight another one. Like, unfortunately, you cannot sacrifice the mother to the fire. I get that you are upset, Gozo. But if you were to raise his Yeti to be a formidable opponent, and then, fight it in a few years' time when it's fully grown, and then you can burn it, wouldn't that appease your gods a bit more?
How much
Life
do
is a
I-
life. It doesn't matter about how old a life is. Is that true?
How much do I know about
Goes in game.
Yetis?
This goes
They're
up saying
true
that in
priests.
game. He's new to the teachings as well, isn't he?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Well,
I
who's
just want
that?
to know
Who's
if
making
I
the
know
check?
whether or not Yetis can be trained.
It's an animal.
making this
I mean,
feature?
anyone can.
Oh boy, that's 2 in a row.
Oh my
damn.
god.
Got put my
You
little
know,
glasses
so-
on. Got my Yeti
You know,
101 book out.
being a bugbear and almost like a
about to
small
compare me to a
brown
Yeti?
like a
You're a
Bigfoot,
distant cousin.
almost like a
I
distant.
don't believe we're
You sort
that
of-
related to Yetis.
you know, for some reason, you know quite a great deal about Yetis. Almost everything.
That's with them.
My cousin was a Yeti.
My tribe's dealt with Yetis before. Do I know if they can be trained or not? Well, surely I do or don't know. Can they be trained or not?
Yeah, they could be, depending on how well you are with sort of certain beasts.
Alright. I'm inclined to agree with Johnny then.
There's already fire in my eyes. I want to burn
Fire or dollar bills?
the fire.
Hmm.
Oh,
The
both.
dollar bills are burning
Both.
in the fire in my eyes.
I'll make well, I'm just gonna put the idea out there. Not that I'm condoning murder, but you did leave let a strange elf lady just leave. I mean,
Yeah, you could burn her.
I mean, we'll get to that. We'll still burn the
This
Yeti.
is such a terrifying situation that we have to appease the bloody madmen cultist. You guys are essentially cultists that we have to appease, or is you to turn on us and burn
Yeah, why
us
do we
instead.
travel with you?
I mean, if you agreed with us, there'd be no turning involved, would there? So,
I
I mean,
there's a
you've
conflict of
witnessed
interest
what
here. I
our
see
God
a
provides
money
us so
making.
far.
I see a
Yeah.
money-making opportunity here. It's all about the money with Johnny Flash. So
I've got to agree there. Like, how much could we sell a Yeti for?
oh, Yeti, just think about the performances. You could say you vanquish Yeti, and you can dress up this little Yeti to be like a little. Do you know how Game of Thrones, right? Our character had those small, dwarf people to play the royalties and stuff. They were enact an exaggerated version of their history. We could do that with the baby Yeti.
what is Game of Thrones?
I'm saying that out character.
We don't have televisions
I'm
in
gonna pull out the
Wineland.
books. You've never read Game of Thrones?
Leonins can't read.
There's no read good. All I'm saying is we could. There's a lot of performing opportunities here. There's not every day you meet a baby Yeti. We could train it. Think about how useful it will be.
What experience do you have in training animals?
0. Pigeons.
I
I train
don't-
pigeons and they're all dead. Does that count?
I don't think it would get on very well with my fire abilities.
Also, did you see the size of that Yeti out there? How are you gonna keep that
How are you
calm
gonna
under
keep it?
control?
Same
That
way
won't
we
be
do
able
with
to share a tent with us.
the exact same way I keep bot calm controlled. You feed it.
I'm gonna sort of agree.
I mean, I'm a paladin. I don't care about these performances or any. I don't care about having money and making money.
Damn.
I'm a man of God.
I do. I need a way to get by now that I'm not at university anymore.
We've got a fucking cart full of iron down on the
Yeah.
bottom of the mountain. It's not as if we're
That's
short
my
on
iron.
money.
Think
I mean,
bigger.
I am against the Yeti idea, just so you know.
And who the fuck's gonna buy a Yeti from us?
I'm not saying
Selling it,
buy
we're
it. I'm not selling
tricking.
it. I'm gonna train it.
We don't have time to train it. We ended up in this icy hellhole, and you want to have time to train a Yeti.
Is the Yeti doing like puppy eyes, like very Puss in Boots in the corner there, whilst being clenched by the neck by Bok, or is it just squirming about?
I already threw it.
I would like to
I'm not
hold my
holding it
reaction.
anymore.
If it is doing those eyes, I'm going to poke it in the eye.
So, as you're as you're having this discussion about sort of the ethics on what you want to do with a baby yeti, while the baby yeti is looking absolutely terrified, almost like a little baby monkey, got these big bright eyes, that sort of almost glossy with tears and fear.
I'm poking
You
it.
can clearly see that it's really scared. It's quite small as well. It's about the same size as Abelarmin. You hear a scream from the
Manly
near the
scream or
entrance.
girly
Oh
scream?
shit!
Oh, fucking hell,
girl
Johnny, you scared
scream.
life out of me then.
The Flanders
Sorry.
scream.
No,
I heard a noise again. Apologies.
You
I
hear
moved
a
back to
girly
look down the
scream.
corridor.
Girly scream.
Alright, back to the matter at hand. We're burning the
Um,
Yeti.
You don't.
No,
see
we're not
anything as of
burning
yet.
the Yeti.
Guys, I think that was that elf.
She's
Okay,
not
about the
on
elf at the
point.
moment.
But we still need to decide what
Right.
we're doing with the Yeti.
Right.
Okay, I'm
Let's
stepping
tie
in.
it up for now. We'll come back
How
to it
big is
after
it? Can
seeing
we
what that
pick it up
scream's
and
about.
take it with us and run
Right.
after the elf? I want to
gonna
run after her. I want to run after her. I'm running after her. Where
Okay.
did she go?
I agree with Var, right?
Towards
We
the
should just
exit.
tie it to this kindling here. And we'll come back to it.
Where's the dwarf and the 2 dogs?
I'm going to leave this
Leave
lit
him a
match
camp.
next to it as well. And whatever happens, it's not my fault.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Right,
Christ.
fine, I'll tie it up. I've got rope. I'll tie up the Yeti.
So
And then,
you're tying up the Yeti.
yes, I'll tie up the Yeti. And we'll go after the scream.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Adriel,
follow
you've
suit.
ran down. Where are
Yeah.
you running to?
Pardon?
Where are you running to?
Anywhere?
That's the way we came.
Like there.
I've moved a bit, but yeah, no, I wanted to follow kind of where the elf was, so I'll
Yeah,
be coming
she-
the way that we can. Yeah.
She ran towards the exit. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll
To be crossing the bridge. Back
Head.
again.
Alright,
I have hold of the Yeti as well.
I want to head to the exit then as well. Yeah.
Was that where we left? What's his name? The dwarf. Was he a dwarf?
Oh
Is
shit!
it
He wasn't a
human?
dwarf. He's a
Yeah, he's a
human.
human.
Yeah. So
He's
it's
just a
human.
hairy human.
You actually haven't found the dwarf yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Human and his 2 dogs. Did we leave them at the camp?
Maybe that's why she's screaming.
They are outside the cave.
Okay.
Maybe that's why she's screaming. She saw an ugly man at the entrance.
She doesn't like dogs.
Oh yeah, that. Cut.
Can I ask a question? If the Mum Yeti left 10 minutes before, like, that fight and all that shit happened,
Yeah.
God.
we were camped at, like, the T-junction in the cave. Would we not have seen it leave?
I don't know.
That's a good point.
Uh-oh.
Invisible
You
Yeti.
might have-
I mean, it's possible there's another exit, like over that ice bridge, or something that leads round.
Maybe.
I couldn't see that bit.
Quickly add an exit in, James.
Did we just kill the Yeti though? But again, that fight didn't take 10 minutes, did it?
Yeah. No.
Right,
It was,
that wasn't the mother Yeti.
she was scared.
Takes 2
She was scared. She said 10 minutes because she wasn't sure how long it's been. She's been in there a few days, being beaten up by a baby Yeti.
All
Right,
right.
I'm gonna head to the entrance then.
Yeah, I'm heading
just-
towards the entrance.
Oh,
I just
okay.
saw. I just saw something.
What did you see? I haven't seen anything yet.
I'm gonna poke my head around to you.
I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't moved.
How the fuck did I get past us?
Miss?
So, if you remember from last session, you looked up here,
Yeah.
and I said there was a ledge up there. That looked
Jesus
like it
Christ.
further on into the cave. Like there was another
I
Yeah,
don't remember
exit
that.
to the cave.
came in that way.
But Buck, as you come down, you see a much bigger Yeti than the one that you fought. Like it is much bigger. Like it's
Roll my
much,
eyes.
much larger. It's got a massive dick as well. Like it's
Here
like
we
just
go.
got
Yeah,
this
so it's not the Mother
massive-
Yeti, at least.
No,
That's
you
good.
killed the Mother Yeti.
Papa Yeti.
It's holding the elf in its
Papa
hands. She's not dead, but she's looking pretty shaken up. And it starts to
Shook
walk
her.
towards you. Yeah,
Shush.
baby.
She shook.
Shook her like a baby.
Like a goldfish in a bag.
Did you take the baby Yeti with you after you tied it up?
Yeah,
We left
Goza's got it.
it up there, didn't we?
I took it
Goes-
with me, I think,
yeah,
because
he's
I
How
tied
did you
it.
take it with you?
With me, yeah.
Nah,
Full
sorry.
of a top. Full of a toque.
So
I'm going to leave it there.
It's not
Wanna
going to
burn
go
it?
anywhere.
I don't know,
Okay.
it's the same size as that llama and he's quick, so.
Yeah.
We tied it up.
I'm not taking any chances.
He's got a fair point.
These past few, however long we've been on this journey for, everything's been getting cut to ribbons, so we can't burn anything. Now we've got a chance to burn something. And they want to train it? See?
I mean, our ratio of burning things to death and training things is quite low at the moment. So
I don't
we should
know.
even it out.
Bok trained all those goblins.
You make a
True.
good argument.
Roll my
We got a
goblins.
nice ass ring from burning some of them.
You killed some of my goblins.
Yeah, and we got a nice ass ring from
You
it.
let me.
That's true, I did let you. I'm
They're
not
not
playing
even.
politics.
You didn't even
in this
class them
group.
as a life anyway. They're lower than a life goblins.
Wow.
Oh shit. Oh,
Take that back.
shit.
Fucking, I hope you're not seeing Max with this extreme
Yeah, the
racism
Yeti
going
Frost,
on.
you shut up!
Oh shit.
Take it back.
Delete the VOD, delete the VOD.
Not
How
to
could
be
you say
racist,
that?
but
I thought we were bonding. I thought I was finally a part of something, but I guess you just think of me as some sub-race.
You don't let me burn the Yeti. All cards are off the table.
Right,
if you don't
Should
let me
we,
burn the
should
Yeti.
we carry on with the actual shit?
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm gonna quickly
this is
launch
actual
the-
shit to you.
I
I
wanna-
see.
The actual shit.
I want to quickly launch the baby Yeti back into the cave.
Well, I mean, if you two are genuinely having this conversation in game, then yeah, carry on whilst giant fucking Yetis staring you down. By all
I didn't
means.
know it was before, did
That's
it?
really good imagery,
With
to
all
be fair.
racism
Especially
thing.
there's an epic like battle scene being depicted, and just two
Yeah,
people
he's just-
arguing, pointing to a baby yeti.
From my experience,
While,
the Yeti's so far, they're very patient.
while everyone's deciding what to do, I'm just gonna use produce flame and just hurl a mote of fire at it.
okay, just before you do that,
Damn it! Doesn't
doesn't
fucking hit.
anyway. But Goza, did you actually throw the baby Yeti further into the cave?
I just want to, just lightly chuck it back in.
Okay,
Oh,
the
that's gonna
Yeti
go
is
down the
immediately is immediately going. Where did you throw it?
Back in the cave, I guess.
Just like up here or over?
I guess so, where we
Not
came
over there,
from,
there's
yeah.
nothing.
Over here.
The Yeti is going to
Ali!
run and push past you all.
Okay.
As it does that, a little flame just goes right past it. It's going to push past you all, knocking a couple of you to the ground. Adalamin, Adriel, and Var, can you all make dexterity saving throws, please?
can indeed.
God.
Sorry, what was
What's
that?
going on with Groupie?
I thought you just said groupie then.
Groupie.
Groovy.
Was that the Monsters Inc. Yeti or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I was
one
listening to that, so I
definitely-
missed what you said,
definitely
James.
have
Sorry.
to,
Just make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
As the Yeti pushes past you.
Why am I failing to see anything dexterity? There we go. -1.
Okay, so Adalamin and Adriel, you managed to sort of move out of the way. Var, you don't really see it coming. You're sort of distracted by the fact that Goza and
Doesn't-
Bok are having sort of
Does-
conversation about race.
Does Var have
James.
bardic inspiration?
Oh, I was just about to say you probably still got it. It lasted
That's a
10
very
minutes.
good
Oh
point.
yeah, yeah.
Had a D6, mate.
I always forget about that. Hey!
Never mind.
Var, you are knocked to the ground and
Hey!
you are prone. You don't take any damage though. It's not actually trying to attack anyone. It's just running back for its child.
Is it still holding the elf?
No, it dropped the elf.
Okay.
The elf's here.
Can I get angry? It might get angry. Might come back to us.
Whilst it's running away, then can I stand up, please?
Yep, you can use
Wait for
half
you.
your movement to stand up.
No, please.
At this point, it's grabbed its child and it's running further into the cave.
Let's just go.
We just leave it and
Yeah,
go.
let's just go.
Okay.
Let's
And it's
oh,
going to
well.
make an attack on Johnny Flash, who's still there. I'm joking.
It's too late for him.
I'm
He's still
assuming
in
that you're
there.
with everyone.
You're taking the place of the elf.
Oh, was I with the group? Oh, okay. You didn't see my message on this. That's all good.
Why did
I'll
we
be
actually
real.
come into the cave in the first place?
Oh, thingy, Goza took the Yeti with him after he tied it up.
No, I mean, sorry. Why did we come into the cave in the first place last session?
When we're looking for shelter, the rest.
Yeah.
Decided to
Yeah.
go into
Is that
this
it?
cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were going to
We
do
were also
Yetis
looking
because there's going to
for-
be a problem down the line. So
I believe we were looking for the traveling group as well. So presumably the elf we've just found is one of the members of the traveling
Okay.
party.
Mm-hmm.
We just ran back in and we're by the entrance to the cave.
Yeah, it ran past us. Let's go.
Okay, I'm just going to
Yeah,
stand
let's
there
go.
watching the Yeti run back in, like deeper into the cave as it disappears. And then I'm going to angrily turn around to Johnny Flash and go, if you would just let us burn the Yeti, it would have all been fine.
I mean, that
You had
giant
to argue
ass
back
Yeti
with
would have
me, and now we
probably
don't have it.
whacked you.
And we killed the other one.
I wouldn't.
I
Have
think
you
it would
seen
have
the
been
size of that thing?
fine.
That thing's
Well,
like
but-
double the size of the mother. Do you not see the
Still?
trunk between its legs?
That's what knocked Var over.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You can move it independently to the
Big
rest
wet
of its
dog.
body like it's like a snake, and it slapped him.
This is it uses as a piton for climbing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Bok just cleaved the other one in two. I don't think it'd be a problem with the bigger one.
I'll
Sure
step
they'll agree.
aside and point that the Yeti's down that way. If you want to, be my guest.
Wow.
I'm just gonna mute
doesn't
that.
matter
That's
now.
just terrifying noise. No. Yep.
Can I speak
is,
to the elf?
Soft as I thought it.
Of course you can. So
know.
the elf is sort of beaten up a little bit. She's sort of on the floor. She looks up at you and says, "Thank you. You saved my life."
I say, don't worry, that's just what we do. I'm going to help her to her feet and be like, what the hell are you doing in a Yeti cave on your own?
The mother grabbed hold of me and just dragged me in. It attacked us, but didn't seem to want to harm me. It killed one of our travelling companions
Oh.
a little further outside of the cave. It dragged me up the hill and left me as a plaything for its child.
Told you you couldn't train it.
Messed up. Who else were you travelling with?
So there was myself. There was also our guide. I've not seen him either. He was beaten up pretty badly. He was alive when I last saw him, but I'm not sure that he's still alive. His name was... Shit. Sorry.
Are you okay? Do you need a glass of water?
Did you throw up?
I got like,
Give me the
you know,
name, give me the name.
when a burp gets stuck in your
Yeah.
chest.
She's gassy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it got me.
It's from all that
She
shaking.
says-
Yes,
she
it
says,
is.
Pat her on the
Yes.
back.
yeah, she says, she's like, "Ugh, sorry about that." His name was Garrett. we've not seen him. There was also a dwarf with us, and also a Goliath with us. The Goliath, I'm afraid, I've not seen.
Well, I can tell you we found your guide. He's all good. He's outside the cave. The body that we found before that was like a bearded body that we just knew it wasn't Garrett, was that a dwarf by chance? Would we
It
have known it
was.
was a dwarf? Yeah. I just haven't got it in the notes.
Small man
Yeah.
it was.
A little man.
He had
Uh,
no arms.
Oh,
I forgot to
oh
mention.
good. Oh,
You
Little
great.
bit
what?
taller.
He had no arms.
Yeah, we couldn't give him a hand.
He couldn't.
Or two.
But I'll say, yeah, we found your guide, Garrett, but we haven't seen anything of a Goliath around here.
He's probably fled back to our camp. It's a little bit further up.
Okay, well, you fancy taking us up to your to where your camp was?
Did you say Garrett was with you? I don't see him.
Yeah, him and his dogs are. We kind of asked them to wait outside.
Okay. So they didn't sleep in the cave with you last night, which I completely forgot about, by the way. Yeah, he slept outside, not in the cave.
He's there, it's like a frozen.
In the freezing cold. He's just
Oh,
I
no.
completely forgot that you all slept inside the cave.
Yeah, we'd assume he'd
It's
sleep
fine.
in there with us. He's like some
He-
guy, survivalist guy, Bear
Yeah, he
Grylls
was-
thing.
But he went outside. He's like, I'm not sleeping in a cave. You think I'm not a pussy?
I mean, he's been sleeping outside for the past however many days. What's an extra night going to do to him?
That's true.
I was going to
So-
sleep last night thinking, I'm sure we've forgotten something.
Oh, what's that weird warm light coming from that cave in there?
After you watch, you all going in there? Yep. You all sleeping in there? Yep. Can I come? Nope.
We
Yeah.
didn't even
Sorry,
tell
mate,
him.
it's not room.
Yeah, we're just going to go in that cave. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
It's like as long as 5 minutes.
I heard they sell ciggies in there.
Completely forgot that he was sort of in the cave with you. Yeah, he slept outside. It's fine. Whatever. Are you going to follow the elf up to the camp?
I already left the cave. I went outside. So I'm not in the cave.
She's got a weird name. I don't know why they named her that.
Yeah, what's I'll ask her name as we're leaving because I
Any
forgot to
names?
ask her.
It's Perilou. Perilou Fishfinger.
Is that actually it? Perilou fishing, yeah.
Literally, yeah.
It's amazing.
Wow.
What the fuck? That's not a name.
That's her name, Perilou Fishfinger.
Her dad
That's
was
from the
Captain
book.
Birdseye.
That's the book.
Not a
Okay,
name.
right.
Not a good look.
Why is it called that? Why is she called that?
That's all
That's
Captain
not a
Birdside's
good
strange
name.
wife.
Okay, so so you follow her up to the camp. So you come to the edge of a vast and deep crevasse with nowhere to go but down at this point. The collapsed tent lies half buried in the snow near the precipice. Jutting out of the nearby snowbank is a pair of blue leather boots. Next to this grim display, a figure in cold weather clothing sits in the snow with her knees pulled tight to her chest. Horns protrude underneath from the figure's fur-lined hood.
Ooh, horns.
Oh my god, I forgot there was a teeth filling with us as well.
I was gonna say, I was like, I didn't know Goliaths had horns. Horns, even.
So it looks like, so as you sort of heading up, it looks like this tiefling is just sort of sat in the snow.
Hello there.
No answer.
Might be deaf.
Does she look frozen?
I
Make a
try and
medicine check.
sign hello.
2 seconds. I'm on the wrong window.
In fact, I'll say
Medicine.
perception. Sorry, I'll say perception because you're not actually checking the body.
Either way, they're
Well,
both
let's
+5,
let's
so-
pretend. Yeah, let's pretend that. Yeah, that's fine. Looks pretty frozen.
Oh no.
I'm going to like get Adalamin's attention and be like, I don't think she's there, lad.
I'm gonna like walk a bit closer and be like, "Hello. You look a bit cold there. How's
In
it
fact,
going?"
Here you go. This is what you see. Just as a. Where is it? Well, let me save the image 1 sec. I'm just going to screenshot it and then. So, yeah, no answer as you approach closer. As you get closer, you can clearly see now sort of the eyes have glossed over, and this sort of no life in them.
Ugh.
In Town Master's board, this is what you see.
That will be odd. That's pretty bleak.
Jesus.
There's another body in the snow, a larger body.
Oh, what does it look like the Goliath?
Looks to be a Goliath, yeah.
Oh, I think we found the rest of your party.
At this point, Garrett catches up with you and sort of sees the elf, who sort of doesn't seem too phased by the death of the traveling companions, almost as if she didn't really know them very well. She just sort of looks a little bit sad that they'd met that fate. And she turns round and sees Garrett and says, "Oh, Garrett, there you are. The others didn't make it, but these fine people saved us. I think it's only us two left." And Garrett sort of looks up at her and just sort of nods and walks closer to the bodies.
Oh.
I'm going to turn to Johnny Flash and say, if you're all about the money, how much do tiefling corns go for?
I mage hand and undo one of his ties on his beard.
Scumbag, did you say?
That's a clutching.
In the book.
That's a
In the
paddling.
book.
I'll even use a magic point to make it subtle so it doesn't even look like it's me doing it.
Yeah, that happens. You undo it pretty easily.
I think you should focus on your own cupped beard there, dwarf.
This hasn't come untied for decades. I'm on to you.
What? Well, hands are right here. I didn't do anything.
Okay, so what are you doing? As Garrett's sort of looking at the bodies and sort of almost as if like the elf and Garrett are both looking like they're paying
Eagle!
their respects. Fucking everyone duck!
Duck to the floor,
Garrett
clenching
ducks,
my hat.
shits himself like, oh shit!
Hey, that
Grab
could be
the
a,
implied
that
off.
could be a
Damn
giant
eagle.
rock, and we'd be in a lot of trouble if it was.
So, what are you doing?
Take a short rest.
Okay.
I'm prone, currently clenching onto my hat, hoping I don't die.
Is there any other reason we need to be in this mountain? Forgotten.
I mean, we were supposed to be looking for the dwarf too. We'd supposed to.
Didn't we
look
find a
for-
dead dwarf?
Yeah, we found a dead dwarf.
I think that was part of. Was that part of their party?
Didn't we find one earlier though, before the avalanche?
Oh, did we?
Can't remember.
You found, so you didn't find a dwarf that you were looking for on this mountain. That was part of their traveling party. It wasn't Ubok that you are looking for
Okay,
as well.
so we
Yeah,
still
so
need
I-
to find Ubog.
Yeah, I thought Ubok was with the other group of
Rock.
dwarves when he was up the mountain. Is that right?
So
I
they
mean,
were
they
they
came
were
back.
they were yeah, they were at the foot of the mountain when they were ambushed by the goblins.
Ah,
So
Okay.
Ubok and the other three who you met in Bryn Shander were all ambushed by goblins as they were transporting iron from a nearby
Oh,
mine.
yeah, so that's where we got the iron from, off the goblins. We just haven't seen the dwarves.
yeah.
So do we even know if they're in the mountain or not?
They probably wouldn't be up the mountain. They'd probably be closer to the base of the mountain where the goblins were, surely.
Yeah.
So do
Maybe
head
we should
back?
head back and I'll talk to my goblins. Find out
Oh,
what
you
happened to
also-
these dwarves.
Yeah, you also asked them to bring thingy, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I told them to meet us with Arix at the base of the
Arix.
mountain.
That's it. Yeah, I say we go back for that and then question the old gobbos.
Yeah,
and
I'll
see
talk
what
to the.
happens.
Let's head down, see if Arix has made an appearance, and then we'll head back to that ruined part of the village and check in on the goblins and the bugbears.
Okay, so as you sort of gather your sort of things, we'll say that you took a short rest as well up here. You've been up here for about an hour, sort of discussing things and talking with Garrett and sort of learning about what had happened and things like that. Garrett had also searched the bodies, and on the tiefling he found one potion of invisibility, so you could sort of decide who gets that.
That would probably be
And there's also-
ramen or box, right?
What was
Yeah,
that?
I'll
Sorry.
happily take it.
Potion of invisibility.
Yeah, give
Yeah.
it. I'd like.
Because you guys tend to
And
do
there
the
was-
sneaking and stuff, so
Yeah,
if you
it
guys
might
get
be
into
useful
trouble,
for
it'll be
me
handy.
sneaking into. Yeah.
Because someone who isn't as sneaky as us can benefit from how sneaky we are. So it could go to anyone else.
I mean, it's not as if we can't pass it around at a later date anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep all of it now, and then if we need to swap it around, we will.
There's also a leather-bound spell book that he had as well.
Oh, I'm very giddy.
Yeah, probably go to Bok that one, won't it?
Yeah, I'll take that.
He's still
I'll take
donning
that
his
spell
ring.
back.
Maybe I can burn
Put my
it.
little glasses on.
It
Oh,
has
sweet firewood.
these spells in it.
Oh, okay, let me get a pen.
Animate
I'm
bread.
excited. What spells?
I've just put them in Tam's master's board.
Animate
Ooh,
sandwich.
fantastic. Oh
Yes,
my god, okay. Oh shit, there's actually some good
Gold
ones to
to
run.
sell.
I'm gonna need a lot of gold.
Jesus. Oh, there's
Cloud of
perfect one
Daggers
for
is
you.
super good as well.
Expeditious
Especially with
retreat.
especially for my type of wizard, I can convert into any of my magic missiles to be magical piercing, which is resisted by nothing in the game. The problem I have is I need gold to transcribe these over, so yeah.
We better get selling.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's
What are you
expensive. It's a magic.
What are you
You guys can carry on. I'm just jotting these down on my little notepad. Yeah, Expeditious Retreat is a super good one as well to have.
Alright, if anyone objects. Oh, where are the axe beaks?
Beaks.
Left on our base
Presumably they
camp,
were
didn't we?
with. They were outside.
Yeah, Garrett.
Garrett took them.
Yeah, Garrett turns around and says, "Don't worry, your X speaks are fine. They're at the just at the base of the cave
Alright.
with the ducks."
If anyone has anything else they want to do it. Otherwise, I'm done. I'm out in Bok Peak, and I'm gonna get ready to head down the mountain.
I'm doing the same, except not bot beat. I'm
Just
now
bot.
in axe bot.
I'm doing the same amount.
Yeah,
Every
I'll mount
all of
Triggerbot.
us.
Triggerbot.
Can I get a ride with someone?
No.
I'm going to
Holy
look at him
crap,
and tie my
listen
hair and my
now.
beard back
Sorry.
up and say,
Garrett turns round to you, Johnny Flash, and says, "You can come with me."
Ride on my back.
This is gonna
Get
carry
on
on
all
the
fours.
time.
As he pulls out a sled from the snow
from his pocket.
at the camp
From in his pants.
and starts dragging it down. Once he gets there, he ties the 3 dogs to the sled.
3.
The two.
Dead one.
Two dogs.
Yeah,
sorry,
two
one
dogs.
died.
The dead one.
The 2 malnourished dogs.
And
Two.
the one dead dog. Yeah.
My pride and joy.
And then he whips them, and they don't move. So he gets off, cuts them free, and just walks. Right. So let's say that you've all gathered all your stuff and you're making your way down the mountain. It takes you all the best part of 6 or 7 hours to get to the bottom. It's taken you about 13 hours to get up. So it doesn't take you too long to get down. There are no avalanches or anything like that. The path seems clear. The night sky is clear as well. No bad weather or anything like that. You get back to the foot of the mountain where you first started your ascent. What are you doing?
Are we okay to just have a very quick break? I just want to go to the toilet a second.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Everybody's up for that. Let's go to the toilet and get a drink.
Yes.
I need a
Yeah,
wee.
that's good. That gives me a chance to get my player's handbook because I need to read up how what of the scribe wizards actually write spells down in their books. Because I know I don't need the inks because I got the magical pen, but I don't know the cost. Wait, suggestion is first level? Oh shit, I thought it was a cantrip. Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to BRB as well.
So before we went for a break, you all advanced down the mountain. You're sort of back at the foot of the mountain, sort of here again. What are you doing?
Any sign of Arok?
Yeah, any sign of goblins?
No sign from what you can see.
Okay.
Do we send Garrett and his party on their way to make it to Bryn Shander on their own, or do we keep them with us?
Yeah, are they okay to make their way to Bryn Shander alone? Or even to Kerconic, because that's where we're heading? Is that the name
We
of
go
it?
to Kerconic with them, make sure like the rest in bed.
So Garrett turns and says, "We'll go down to Caer Konig with you, and then we'll make our own way home. We should be fine on the roads."
Yeah, don't go through the Dwarven Valley, especially if you've got bugbears.
He sort of looks at you and says, "The only bugbear is this fine gentleman here."
A blush.
Just wait
Fine
until you see
gentleman.
the mountain.
one!
So sweet.
We just see Dukem just emerge from the bushes.
Ooks with the supply. He's my second in command. He didn't go.
Yeah.
I can't remember who I sent. I sent my other bugbear and a goblet eagle.
There's
I think I had. I think I have 3 goblins and 2 bugbears. Is that correct?
yeah. So
Yeah. And I sent 1 goblin and 1 bugbear to the Goblin
That's
City
right.
to get Arix, and then the 2 goblins and Ook.
Yeah.
Oh, Koo. His name.
there's Ook and Ku.
Ook is in charge of the other 2 goblins at those ruins with the supply.
That's right. And
So I
Ku
think we
is the
should
one
head.
that's gone.
Yeah. So, for me, we should just head to Kerconic and check in on them and question them about the whereabouts of Ubok, because we actually didn't do that when we first found them.
Good point.
Yeah, that does sound like You've got a very good point there.
It doesn't seem like Arix is going to show up, or he has shown up and we've missed.
I mean, yeah, I guess we just head to Kekonic and try and get some answers, right?
Yeah. Has there been any sign of activity since we've come down the mountain? Like, has anything
Not that,
changed?
yeah, not that you can see. I mean, you don't really know how far away the city of Reek is. They
Yeah.
just sort of pointed in a direction, and you sent them in that direction.
Okay. Alright, let's go to Kekonic then.
Okay, so you head down to Caerconnig. It's quite dark. It's sort of about 2-3 o'clock in the morning at this point. You can see the auroras in the sky as the Frostmaiden weaves her spell. And you can sort of hear the song playing in the background as well, sort of quite subtly within the atmosphere, sort of echoing off the sides of all the various hills and things like that. Make it to Caerconnig safe and sound. I'll just bring up the map for you. It used to be in alphabetical order, and it's not now, and it's really annoying. Caerconnig. The map of Caerconnig no longer seems to be on here.
Oh
Why?
no.
A rip.
God, there it is. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, good.
We're all good. Oh, shit.
Oh, God, yeah.
No! What happened?
Cursed image.
I guess I do have 2 goblins and a bugbear.
We were only gone for a few hours.
Okay, so are you heading back to the ruins?
I'll head to the ruins. Well, that's what I want to do anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it ruins the best. We have to go that way anyway into town, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you head sort of towards the ruins, Keegan sort of says his farewell, thanks you all greatly, and asks you to meet him at his house, which I believe was in Targos, I think.
I thought
It was in
Bryn Shander.
Targos.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Bryn.
We met
was
him in
it
Bryn
Bryn?
Shander.
No, because the quest you got in Bryn Shander was the Foaming Mugs quest. It was Targos that you met.
Okay.
His husband Owen, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, we
okay,
only
no,
stopped in
that's
Targos
fine. You're
super
right.
quickly, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was
I
super
thought
We
quick.
were in
we
and out
stopped.
of Targos.
I thought his husband's Keegan and the guy that we rescued, Garrett.
Garrett, yeah, sorry, yeah, I've just been mixing them up, yeah. So it is Garrett is saying his farewells, and Keegan is in Targos, where you met in his house. It's the sort of big manor that you sort of went in and had some like ginger ale and things like that. It was warm cider, sorry, that he offered you all.
Hmm.
So he's sort of sets off on his way with his 2 remaining dogs, and
Aw.
the elf sort of hobbles towards the nearby inn, which is sort of over in this direction. Okay, so you're heading to the ruined care.
Yep.
So
Yep,
okay, so
yep.
you get there, you find Ook standing on. He says, "Hey, boss, welcome back. We kept things safe."
Good. Any news from Koo and the other goblin?
No. Rick is very far away, so it will take a long time.
Okay. Well then, you give me your judgment of when you think it's the right time for us to return to the base of the mountain.
Maybe 10 days.
What was that?
He said 10 days.
10 days. 20
Yeah.
days. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And has there been any trouble whilst we've been away?
Very quiet.
Good. Um,
What now, boss?
well, first, it's my traveling companions were curious as to how you came about this cart of ingots.
So from behind the cart, so you see sort of a little goblin says, if I may interject. And the bugbear turns around and slams his fist on top of his head. You shut up! I am in charge.
No, let him speak.
Shit. Oh. Ow! Well,
I'm in charge.
sorry, boss. You may speak. It's like, ow! You didn't need to do that. Well, we like to raid the villages in the area, and we saw. You see slather coming down his chin. It's sort of like some of it's frozen in place as well. He's got like little tufts of like green hair coming out of his chin. He's we like to raid nearby villages, and we heard of a mine in the mountain here, and we saw these dwarves pulling the cart. We didn't know what was in the cart, so we our old boss, not you boss, but the old boss, he said that we should take the cart and take it back to Reek, but we when we killed most of the dwarves, we took it. I think a few escaped, and that's the whole story. And the bugbear sort of looks at him and goes, "This one is stupid." But that is the story.
Where did these goblins go? Goblins, sorry, these dwarves. Where did these dwarves go? The ones that survived, the ones that you didn't kill.
We don't know. We didn't chase them. Bossman says it wasn't good to chase them. We just took the cart.
Fine. I'll relay that info back to the rest of the party if they weren't in on the conversation.
Well, were you speaking to them in Goblin or Common?
I was speaking to them in common, but it's
Okay,
just if,
yeah.
if they weren't around, I'll make sure everyone's aware as well.
So we can assume that Ubok's dead.
Well, not all of them were killed. Ubok could still be alive.
Yeah, that's true. It could be. So it could be that. Then we'll just get some names. Bruna, Crux, and Storn were the ones who escaped. And Ubok could be the one that bit the dust.
Wait, how many of them are male and how many are female? There's only one female, wasn't there?
The
Yeah, I think-
dwarves. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
only
Bruna
one
was
female.
female.
Okay, I'm
She
gonna
was
ask.
the most manly.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. Ask Ook or the goblin? Was it a man or a woman that they killed, and how many
No.
had they killed?
Yeah. We killed 2 dwarves,
Oh.
2 men, and 3 escaped. 2 men, 1
escaped.
woman.
Okay. They could be anywhere. It could be in town.
Yeah, do
Could
we
be
think
in
that?
there. We haven't been into town, have we?
Well, they were the ones who gave us the quest, weren't they?
Yeah.
In Bryn Shander.
They headed
Yes,
this
they
way,
were.
so they could be in the inn.
Is Aid not saying like the ones that you're on about us looking for at the moment are the ones from Bryn Shander who told us to go looking?
Yes.
So there's no other dwarfs that survived.
3 alive.
Yeah, but are
Was
they
this
the three that
before
gave us
or
the
after?
quest?
Well, we don't know.
Yes, so 3 dwarves gave you the quest in Bryn Shander to find the goblins that took the cart. So there was the. I'll just pull my notes up when you were in. Yeah,
Oh,
so there was.
are you saying that the surviving dwarves, none of them could be the 3 that gave us the quest?
No, they are
No,
the
I'm
3
saying
that
they
gave you
are.
the quest.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if they survived, are they in Caerconnig?
No, they're in Bryn Shander because they gave us the quest from Bryn
Yeah, they're-
Shander.
Oh, I
Bryn
thought
Shander.
I thought they got attacked after. They wanted us to find Ubok, and then left and headed north. Well, not north, northeast or east. I
So
thought
they
they'd left
gave
Bryn
you.
Shander.
So they gave you the quest in Bryn Shander. You don't know if they left Bryn Shander or not.
I thought they said
Um,
they were leaving Bryn Shander. That's
thought they were
Yeah,
waiting for the
so
ingots, though, were they?
I thought they said they were going to stay there since we were going.
yeah, they did.
okay.
That's what. They were
I thought
staying
they
in
said
Bryn
to meet
Shander.
us at Caerconnig or at the mountain. I thought they were leaving and we were going to meet them there. That's where I got confused.
No, yeah. So they said that they were going to stay in Bryn Shander, but they did say that they were probably going to make their way to the city. At that point, you didn't know which city.
Right.
Now you can probably deduce that they were talking about Mortarum.
Okay.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, 'cause we didn't know that existed.
So,
then, did
so
we?
these
Didn't know
extra dwarfs,
Oh.
they're nothing to do with who we've talked to. They
No.
want us to be fine. Okay, then that doesn't matter why I asked them if they killed any male or female. That's fine. I got confused. I thought they told us to go there, and they were also heading north, and they would meet us. Not north, east. I keep thinking north. And they were going to meet us. That's why I got confused. So I thought they were already traveling with the ingots, and they wanted us to find someone.
So I think that's because they'd said something to Adalamin when he was drinking with them, but I couldn't remember if it was don't go through the Dwarven Pass or do go through the Dwarven
Yeah.
Pass. So I just took it as do.
Yeah, and it was don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, then we should just ask the locals if there are any dwarves in from out of town,
Any dwarf anywhere?
and if any of them are Ubok, and that their friends are trying to find them, and we never found their cart of ingots. Understood.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Mm-hmm.
So we tell them we found a cart of ingots.
No, we didn't find the cart of ingots.
But we did, it's right there.
What are you talking about?
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. It depends how much they want to pay for it, to be fair.
Yeah, but
They want
that's
to pay us
it.
good.
They offered us a good deal, didn't they?
Yeah, that's true.
Just you can get through a fuck ton, I think. Everyone seems to want it.
Isn't that a good thing?
It's better if we
Well,
keep them then.
Yeah, at the very minimum, we can like hike up the price of them and try and get as much as possible for this mass cart of ingots.
So, so from at this point, you know that the goblins killed 2 dwarves. You're not sure where this sort of altercation happened. You know, it was sort of outside some mine near the mountain. You know that 3 of them escaped, which are the ones that you met in Bryn Shander. You're not sure exactly where they went. They probably went to Morturum after they left Bryn Shander, because they said that they were leaving to go to the city and asked you to meet them there. But you didn't really know that that existed, and I don't think that they would have known that either, considering that you are with a dwarf. They assumed that you did know that, not knowing that Var wasn't from Icewind Dale. So, what are you doing with that information?
Do you think it's worth us going to this like mine entrance, see if we can find it at the bottom of the mountain, and see if there's anything else? Because if it's like a functioning mine, there might be some more ingots, more iron, more valuable stuff. What was the other, like the obsidian stuff?
Shanlin.
Chandlin, yeah, we could possibly get more of that. Or do we want to like head back to Bryn Shander and then head back to Bremen?
We should definitely do that at some point, but whether or not it's
Yeah.
worth checking out the mine, we should do that first because it's on the way.
Yeah, I mean, because the mine's closer, we should definitely go there first.
Yeah, and we could just ask those goblins like exactly where it is as well, because they
exactly.
like know where it is, so we could just take us straight to it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Okay, are you asking the goblins?
Yeah, I'll try and ask.
Okay.
Like I say, so this mine that you said about where you saw the dwarves and killed a couple of them. Could you take us there?
Yes, it's not far. It's just up here to the north.
Cool. Let's go.
Do we need to
Yeah, we
rest
can do
before we
that.
go, or are we good to go?
I don't think we're that tired. Combat was quite limited, and we had a short rest.
It took a short rest, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Wouldn't mind having some food though, and getting something to feed my chocobock.
It is quite late. I mean, it's like 5 a.m.
That's early, mate.
Yes.
You haven't slept, so
We
I
did,
thought we
did sleep,
slept in
didn't
the
we?
entrance of the cave. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did long rest there.
yes, you did. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, you did.
That's
Yeah,
why
we
we're all like
slept
so.
then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
high
why
on
we're
alcohol.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long was travel time between
That's a
coming
good
down the
point.
mountain and heading to Kerkonig?
Coming down the mountains about 8 hours, and then it was a further like 3 hours.
Well, then, if
Oh.
we'd slept the night, then it'd be the evening now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it is. I'm just getting mixed up with my. I completely forgot that you slept in the cave.
So, right?
Mad lads.
Yeah.
Well, then we may as well
Absolute
just call it
nutters.
a night then,
Yeah, I'd say so.
and check out the village.
Yeah, 'cause
we
it-
could,
yeah.
stop at the tavern.
Yes, please. I'm hungry, and I would like some beverage, some description.
Some beverage of some description.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Drink your own piss.
No, not that.
So,
Alcohol. Mead.
Bear
Me.
Grylls it.
Yeah, let's go find a tavern.
Found a
Yes.
tavern. Gonna drink my own piss anyway.
No.
Yellow
Okay.
snow
Sell piss to said tavern.
So it doesn't take you long to find a tavern. It's an inn. there's plenty of signage around the town. As you sort of come round, I'll just get the little pen. As you sort of come round out of here, you see sort of signs pointing to an inn around here. Here it sort of opens up a little more. You see like markets and things as people putting away the stock, getting it all locked up, ready for the evening. Torches are lit, and you see an inn right here called the Northern Light.
I like the name.
So, outside the Northern Light, you see a drunk tiefling.
Is
sort
he
of like-
wearing a blonde wig?
No, he's not. He's not blue. He's red.
Oh,
He's got sort of like a mess of dark hair and horns sort of coming out. Not a tiefling, sorry. He's a dragonborn.
oh, completely different.
Yeah,
Red
sorry,
one,
he's
cool.
a dragonborn. I'm just pulling up my notes for okay, comic. Here we go. So he's sort of leaning over some barrels, so as you're sort of walking down, the town sits sort of quietly. People are sort of putting things away. Some like snow battered houses and stuff. And people who are walking past and getting ready for the evening are sort of got their heads down. They're not really bothering to look at you as they walk past you. A pile of snow stirs as you pass it, and you see this figure of this dragonborn and says, "Who goes there? Is it thieves? Have I found those creeping bastards?" And he sort of
I just look around at everyone, really perplexed, like, don't like this.
Well, as you
point
sort
and
of get
laugh.
closer, you get a little bit closer, and you see this sort of silvery skin. This dragonborn, he's holding onto this wine bottle as if it was a weapon. And he sort of big burps. He grins at you and says,
Ugh.
"Pardon my manners. I'm a bit jittery with all this thieving going on. I'm Truvis, the town speaker."
Oh, fucking hell, he would be Trovis. I remember him from the games. It's the piss head, isn't he? He's the town speaker of Iconic.
Yeah.
This guy's the mayor.
Spoilers!
He announced himself as Speaker Trovis, and we know speakers are the leaders of these settlements, so I had a feeling. I point and laugh even harder.
So, what brings you to this village?
Oh, go on, Max.
This guy's very difficult to speak to this inebriated. I'll go to Gozo and say, can you give him a magic touch? Doesn't that remove all kind of toxins and everything?
Wait, what's wrong with him?
He's drunk.
Drunk.
It cures poison and disease.
Alcohol poisoning.
Alcohol poisoning. Cure him. Give him 1 point of licking hands.
Why are we curing him?
This guy's the
'Cause he's
mayor. We're trying to get
annoying.
information, and he's pissed, as drunk as a skunk.
Do we need him?
I mean, isn't it good to be in the good books of the leader of the town? That's a good point, actually.
Yes.
Let's go. Do we actually need this guy, Trovus? I
He
plunged
seems
to
to
the
be
floor.
He seems to be communicating fairly fine. I mean, he's pissed, but
I'll
in
get
the
back up
blanket.
to my feet and dust the snow off my coat.
I'm going to say to him, we're just looking for an inn, you know. Heard there's some fine wining and dining. You know, we just want a bit of food, some shelter in this lovely little town.
Oh, well, you've come to the right place.
Oh god, please stop hiccuping.
This is this is an inn. You should speak to Ali.
Say, mentioning those thieves, I might know a group of adventurers that are very proficient in taking care of thieves for a small price. They could probably help
large
you out.
price. Large, very large price.
Well, it's not me that's being taking. I things haven't gone missing. You can speak to Ali.
I'm just gonna walk off and like head into the tavern because I can't be bothered to listen to this shit anymore.
Okay. So he tells you about the some things that have gone missing. So there's a magic lantern from the inn that you stood outside that's been stolen, a pair of goats that have been stolen from one of the local taverns, and a small sack of pearls carved into decorative beads have gone missing from the stores of the Frozen Far expeditions.
Trying to jot that down, but my pen ran out of ink, which is awkward. So pearl beads, was it?
Yeah.
Pearl beads. 2 goats.
Yep, and a magic lantern.
Yeah, a
Lantern.
magic lantern.
I mean, if we get a decent reward, this might be a worthwhile endeavour.
On the reward, doesn't it? I don't necessarily want to help this drunk.
Was it Trovis? Trovis, what do you offer for our service in return?
Well, all of the town's valuables have been taken already, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
Pardon me saying, but that doesn't sound very enticing. We don't
Let's
work with
say it
empty
doesn't
promises.
really sound good enough right now, does it? Unless the innkeeper has a better reward. Ali.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Ali is one of the 2 sisters who owns this establishment. The Sherrod sisters have been here a long time, and the other owner is Corey. She usually sits in the kitchen.
Well, I'll leave you to your bottle, Trovis, and bid you good day. I need to get out of this cold. Fingers are starting to get numb. So I'll head inside the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you go in, the inn appears to be mostly empty, and a young woman looks up at you as you enter and gives Trovis a bit of a smile and says, "Did you fall asleep outside again? I'm telling you, Trovis, one day you're going to have to stop relying on the kindness of strangers." And then the woman then opens a door that what looks like a kitchen and calls out, "Heat up something for Trovis. He's been out patrolling again."
Who's out
And
patrolling?
Trovis
Sorry?
sits down. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Trovis, you've brought guests. My name is Ali. I'm one of the owners here. How can I help you today?
Do a deep bow and take my hat off. And ask for... well, we're looking for some lodgings and some food and ale, if you have any.
but that's certainly something that we can give you. So we'll say, because it's getting up to 10 o'clock, that you all have something to eat and stuff. We'll pick it up next week, but you all advance to level 4.
Oh shit!
Oh.
We did. Oh
Yeah.
Good.
yeah, boy.
Oh yes,
Killing them
Yeah.
yetis.
finally.
Dudley's going to be very excited. You get a lot of cool shit at level 4 from him, right? Oh no, you get ability score increase. You can get a feat and stuff.
Yeah, I think I know the
Ooh.
one I want to take.
What am I going to take? I thought I planned this out. Shit.
Do you level up?
You all level up.
How? On D&D Beyond, how?
Oh,
How it's,
so
manage.
you go to
Yeah.
you go to manage player. So it's like a little cog.
The
I'm just bringing-
settings.
settings. Just bring so I can actually just bring one of my players up.
Because it says edit character, but then what?
So you go to edit character.
Yeah.
There's managed levels there, right? Or is it a different one?
Do it either through
Yeah,
manage
so
level or
on
edit
the first
character and go
page.
class tab.
So on the
Huh?
right, it should say level.
Hmm.
So when you've put edit character on that page, on the right, it should say level
I don't have an option
under
for
your hit
level.
points.
I'm on the. It's taking me to the character builder.
Yeah, so it should take you.
Wait, what?
Okay, you in a bit. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, it's all. Oh, okay. It scrolled down. There we go. That's fine. It just wasn't scrolling down on that bit.
Oh,
It's
right.
fine.
You got it, yeah.
I've got it. Yeah. I knew I'd done it before, obviously. Just couldn't remember how.
I feel so dumb. I don't know where it is. I can see managed levels. Is that what I'm looking at?
Yes.
Oh, cool. What, you just do the drop down and go to 4?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. And then, so all I've got is an ability score improvement.
Yeah, it's the same for everyone at level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll get
you
spells
get-
too.
Yeah, ability score, or you can choose
Oh,
a
God.
feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll get
Yeah,
some
I think
spells
I'm
as
I'm
well.
gonna do the ability score, to be honest.
I'll be right back. My dad shouting me 2 secs.
Good noise.
No problem.
I need to get another tab. I need to figure out what number do you need to be to get a +4? It's 18, isn't it? 18 gives you a +4?
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh, so I can get a feat that gives me +1 in intellect, and that would work. What do I go for? I might as well end the recording there because I'm going to be messing about with the level up for the time being. But yeah, that was a really fun session though. I'll
Oh yeah.
do it again next week. I might have
It was
another
quite
week.
fun.
Yeah, I might have a week
But
or two
it was quite
coming
fun,
up.
but
I might
I
be
am just-
MIA again because
Okay.
I may or may not be moving soon, depending what happens.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Well, we've still got the next session of Price of Beauty as well to do if
True,
you are
true.
MIA. But also, I'm just what?
You've also got Dudley's one shot that he's got ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nearly ready. Yeah.
Oh, are you doing one as well?
It's nearly ready. Yeah.
Nice.
Do we need to make characters for it or anything? Or is
We
it
can
like
do.
pre-gens?
No, you can make characters for it.
Cool. Is it level 1?
I'll have to decide that one first.
Okay.
It won't be level 1 though. You'll be higher level.
What's
cool.
yours gonna be?
I don't want to spoil anything for it.
Yeah, no spoilers, please.
Is it like pre-made online, or have you literally homebrewed something?
I took a story from a list of one shots
Right.
That's cool.
with a bit of a twist on it, I guess. It gives you like the bare bones of a story.
Being very what's the word? I don't even know the word. Not suspicious. Whatever.
Very vague.
That's the word. I'm too tired. Literally just half asleep right now.
Oh, I'm
Right.
torn. There's so many good feats I can choose from.
And
So many
on
good
that
ones.
note,
Hmm.
I'm gonna head off because I'm shattered. So I'll see you guys next week or whenever.
In a bit.
Uh,
Bye.
See you later.